Hello everyone. Quick video on the process that I go through to make an initial investigation on knives when I receive them at Great Edge. Depending on the size of the order, the knives will either be dropped off to me or I go and make a collection. When I make a collection, I pick them up in this knife case, bring them back to the workshop, and then put them through some initial checks. First thing that I want to do is just check the general condition of the knife. So is it straight? How's the edge? No chips or dents. Also, in the case of a knife with a bolster, I want to make sure that the bolster, if this has been sharpened before without taking proper care, then the bolster can sometimes sit lower than the cutting edge. And if it's a chef's knife, you don't want that because you'll end up losing some of the effective cutting surface. So I check and make sure that the knife sits flat on a surface. I like to also check initial sharpness. For those of you that have seen my earlier videos, you'll know this is my best tester. It's a way for quantifying sharpness. If you want more details, please do check out those other videos. But when a knife comes in, I always like to check the initial sharpness. This doesn't necessarily inform the sharpening protocol that I might choose. 1084, quite dull. This doesn't necessarily inform the protocol that I'd use, but it does just give me an indication at what point the knives need to reach before a customer says, hey, I really need to do something about this and get these sharpened. 1000 is quite dull, almost no effective edge there at all. I'm hoping with time I'll start seeing knives that come to me with lower and lower best scores as people get used to working with knives with a proper nice edge. Sometimes I'll check also the angle of the blade. This one I know from experience it's not worth doing. 1000 best. It's not going to tell me anything if I look up if I check the edge angle on the goniometer. It's completely rounded. And then the final step is just to set the knife together on one of these magnetic boards with the rest of the order. So I bought these. I think really clever and handy. It's a magnetic board that can fit 4 to 5 knives on each side, so 8 to 10 knives in total, depending on the size of the knife. I use a little colored elastic band to signify a group of knives and a board, and I'll also put a name, customer's name on here, which I haven't done yet because I don't want to display their name on a YouTube video, but in that way, on a very small footprint, I've got all the knives together in one place. So in this case, a 3-knife order, denoted by the yellow elastic bands, and I'll get to work on that as soon as possible. Good. Hopefully you enjoyed. That's just a simple overview of the steps we go through when we receive knives at Great Edge. Look forward to seeing you again with later videos explaining more of the sharpening process.